Just a touch won't be enough. Oh, in the world of Eden. Oh, in the world of Eden. We're lost in temptation, as sweet as you can taste it. Beautiful danger. Just a touch won't be enough, 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 enough. Won't be
something, it's out of line. I say it again, another time. I spoke freely when I was 17. I said the kind of things that no one was letting me. I pick you up, I pick you out of a crowd. How does it sound? Am I as loud as you want it now? I'll make you come up to my cloud. Best believe I'm not coming down. No, I am not coming down. I'll make you come to my cloud, 'cause I am not coming down. I'd rather smoke something. I could probably blow a ring. I'm opening up as a singer. Nobody wants quality, they only want quantity. They keep ignoring me, it's boring me. I wanna be paid, I want double now, or I will not tell you how to get to my fucking cloud, 'cause I am not coming down. To my cloud, best believe I'm not coming down. No, I am not coming down. I'll make you come to my cloud, 'cause I am not coming down. I'll make you come to my cloud, 'cause I am not coming down. Oh, I'll make you come to my cloud, 'cause I am not coming down. I'll make you come to my cloud, 'cause I am not coming down.
Pancake, milkshake.
Oh, hello, homies. Hello. Oh, I'm going to mess this up. I'm out of the game. The music. I failed with the music. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Where's my music gone? Oh boy. Something is not okay here. Let me try. Let me try. Hold on. Hold on. Well, let's do some microphone. Let's Turbo Penguin. Here we go. Is it okay, the volume? Probably a little bit too low though. Here we go. Hello. Oh, focus. Yeah, it's here. Hello, homies. How do you do? Thank you for tuning in. Are you guys okay? Missed me? A tiny little bitty. Just a little tiny bit. Tiny, maybe, hopefully. Sure as hell coffee is good. So let's see what's going on in the chat here. Let me see what's going on in the chat. All kinds of tests. Timo, hey mate, how do you do? Robert was early today, by the way. Hello, thank you for tuning in, Mr. Ian. How do you do? Finally, the train is back on track. Choo-choo, homie. Choo-choo, Robert. Choo-choo. Network ID. Hey, homies. Choo-choo. Jasper. Hello, man. How do you? Photo 848. Back. Yeah. It's kind of like back. Back with my back. Timo, thank you so much for subscribing, man. That's appreciated, boy. Here we go. Yeah! Boy! It's the Frank anniversary. 10 months in a row, man. That's amazing. Thank you. Wow. Have I been doing this for over 10 months already? Unbelievable. Ian Trish in the house. Mr. Banani, he's back. Yeah, back to back. Tim VA, welcome, mate. Heard Frank had to lift a heavy add-on, and it didn't go so good. Well, it had nothing to do with lifting, though. Yeah, but it still is a bit, but it's okay. I'm recovering, so that's okay. Ticket. Oh, I didn't do the ticket stuff yet. What are you guys, girls, up to in HA? A lot of things. Waiting with bated breath for 0.90 and remote access. Yeah, absolutely. That would be that's going to be amazing. I've been testing the alpha versions of the cloud remote access. It's so well made. It's so well made. Bated breath. What's that? He cannot wait for it. Excited, can't breathe. Yeah. Exactly that. Team VA, I'm working on a recent ventilation integration. Just got the API documentation. That's good, mate. So you're making a component? Cool. Will remote access work for add-ons also? Mr. Banani, no. At first it will just work for Home Assistant itself, so. That's the long intro. Thomas, I always start the stream and then check if everything's okay, grab a cup of coffee, give you guys time to tune in, and not miss the beginning, and oh well. Just hit play. I think I was right on time today. Choo choo, homie. Choo choo, Jake. How do you do, Mr. McFreud in the house? Hello, homies. Free Jigil, thank you so much. All aboard the sub train. Choo choo, homies. Oh man. I must say I feel a little bit weird though. I haven't streamed in like a week and a half. And I feel a little bit like, I would not say uncomfortable, but it feels a little bit like, I don't know. But I missed it, that's for sure. Making sure everything still works. Yeah, exactly. Frank's back is back. Yeah, kinda. Whoop, 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 whoop. Hands in the air, like you just don't care. Jada, the stream is working on my Apple TV again. Hell yeah. Something is new. You can choose other resolutions than 1200p today. Interesting. I wonder how that happened. Add-on request VS Code in the browser might or might not have to do with ESP Home. I actually, Otto, that's an interesting request. I think it's the most requested add-on feature in the past 2 weeks. And that is merely because our friends at coder.com released Visual Studio for the web as an alternative to TIA IDE. And I've been exploring both, by the way, and I'm going to tell all about it in a second, though. So, stay tuned. But I'm going to disappoint you, probably. Okay, spoiled it. The boss is back. What have you got planned? Nothing, actually. There we go. Hi, guys. Hey, man, I love that intro. Afternoon, welcome back, Frank. We missed you. I missed you guys too a lot. Alan, I missed you too. Full life validator and dock links. Oh god, Otto, please kill me. That's amazing, bro. That's amazing. I wasn't the same without you. Oh, that's so sweet. Back again. Timo subscribe. That's franking awesome. Yeah, it's franking awesome. Welcome back. Yeah, back. How many times can we say back tonight? I do get stream statistics, including chat statistics, with the things that are most called out, like terms and stuff. So I probably will see back popping up this time. Good evening to all. Good evening, Mr. Jim. Hi, how do you do, Roman? I was getting worried, but now I feel great again, now that we have Frank back. Well, happy to be a part of it, man. Welcome back. Wish I could hang, but can't tonight. Oh, that's okay, mate. That's okay, Greg. Been listening to Tokyo Machine on my way to work. It's like driving in a video game. Well, that's exactly how I would describe it. Actually, it's like video game music on steroids or something. Like, I don't know. I like Tokyo Machine a lot. I like it. Radio Nerd, hope you're feeling better. Yes, I am. Can somebody try look at modding a cup the component to allow multiple UPS? I think Trillos, that would be the right place to request those kinds of things. Would be the forums, the community forums. Give it 5 minutes, you feel as if you've never been away. Well, thank you, Network ID. That's appreciated. Is the 2 to spare nights a week made my wife asking why I went to bed so early. Oh, I'm sorry, mate. Nice to see you recover from your back pain, but Dr. C's was a good sick replacement. Yeah, he did a great job, and I'm really thankful for it, by the way. Commander Keen played those games a lot. Yeah, absolutely. Commander Keen was amazing. The cool thing about Commander Keen, Dave, if you want to go back into that era, you can play it in your browser nowadays, so that's kind of cool. Choo-choo, mister, welcome back. Choo-choo, Mark, how do you do? Trains must be the word that appears the most in the chat. No, it actually is ticket. Actually, it is ticket. Ticket is number 1. Somehow, I do not understand why, though. Love the intro, by the way. You're welcome, mate. Frank News, Vivaldi Snapshots fixed the HA models. I've seen it, Ian. I've been subscribed to the issue. But yeah, but you have a price to pay, as far as I understand. So I wonder what it is. Trains probably at the top most mentioned list. No, it's not trains. It's ticket. I posted there a month ago. Yeah, but that happens, Trillis. Unless you start developing or find somebody who needs it as well, it would be like hard. There are so many requests. It's not like we do not want to implement it. But for me, I do not have a UPS, so I cannot help you there. There's no way for me to test it. Stop, homie, stop, lithium, go. How do you do, mate? Hey, YouTube chat is missing in Twitch. Yeah, I've seen the same issue with Dr. Z's, and I do not know, and I do not understand why, though. So I'm sorry about that. I'm commenting code. Not too much fun, but necessary. Oh. Reviewing is an important part of the development atmosphere, I guess. Satan's Playland. Hey Frank, hello, Mr. Enter. No, nothing. What do you mean by a price to pay? I'm not sure what you refer. Oh, the Vivaldi stuff. Vivaldi is a browser which I try to use, but it's not working with the pop-up models in Home Assistant. So apparently they fixed it, and in the next release the models in Home Assistant will work, which will make Vivaldi a better browser for me. Nevertheless, if you tune something in the Omni bar, I think, in the search bar and the address bar, it might disable again or something. I'm not sure how it works, but we'll find out. We'll find out. Somebody mentioned that, but I can't find anything to support that. Oh, that's good news, by the way, Ian. That's good news. That's good news. Home panel add-on updated to new base and bash IO-ified. Good job there, Timo. Good job. So that's the thing I did work on the past weeks. Bash IO, which is bash for Hassio. Bash IO. Get it? So bad. It took me 5 minutes. Yeah, it's not that hard though. It's not that hard. Bash.io comes with breaks sometimes. No, it should not. Bash.io, I've at the moment I've released Bash.io, I have not fixed anything anymore, so that's kind of cool. Soker DA, hey Frank, how do you do? Hey Soker, how do you do? Thank you for tuning in. So let me see, for today, I have a couple of options, but it is Tuesday though. So I plan to go into the add-on development and working on the things I've been working on. Bash.io only breaks if you do not reference it. Yeah, I saw your issue there, mate. Shit happens though. So I've been working on a library written in Bash that supports the add-on development, for me personally, but for others as well maybe. I had a function library in my base images which I use for all the add-ons to make it more easy to develop add-ons, and I took it apart, take a fresh look at it, like a year later, and made it separate, and well, made a lot of improvements. Added color support. So if you have one of the newer add-ons that supports it, you will see coloring in the log files in the Hassio panel. So if there's a warning, it will be yellow, and if it's an error, it will be magenta, and if it's fatal, it will be red. Those kind of things. I saw ESP Home already migrated, so that's cool. I got 4 add-ons migrated at this point. Timo has migrated something already, so that's going well. But I still have about, I don't know, 25, 28 something add-ons to migrate. So that's an awful job, which maybe I should just jump into and do it. That's maybe the idea. Other stuff I could do, I didn't know. I want to save like the Home Assistant stuff for Friday, since the Friday stream, yeah. Although I got a couple of nice things. Good old find and replace helps. Now I'm not finding and replacing it, by the way. Actually, I'd like to see what migration entails. It's not that difficult. It's actually kind of boring, since it's pretty similar to what I already had, but it has some nitty-gritty fine improvements all along the way. For example, I used to write like I don't know, a page full of bash to do SSL certificate checks, and I can now do just one simple line to write the SSL certificate check, and it will check if the files exist and generate proper error messages, and well, that's about it. WireGuard, no, WireGuard is not happening tonight. I think I heard a lipstick ninja. Good evening, Mrs. Frank. Yeah, she is here. It's Tuesday. It's Grey's Anatomy night for her. Oh. One of the things I got in the mail yesterday, I hope it's visible since it has, yeah, it's blue, it's okay. I got me one of those power meters that what's his name again? Oh my god, I feel ashamed now. Whatever, somebody recommended it. I bought one for the ESP Home flashed to your converted plugs to calibrate them. Quinn, thank you, Quinn. That's indeed him. So yeah. Let me see what else going on. Hello everybody, hello Insane. A new tweet from Home Assistant. Oh, there's a retweet. Speaking of mail, did you send out any stickers? No, I could barely walk, so that's it. No. But I absolutely will try to get them out this weekend. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's not the moment to walk around and package stuff up and walk to the mailbox and stuff. Getting to the post office. I hope you get it. Is anyone else getting choppy? No. Oh, awesome, Quindor. Yeah, I'm sorry, Quinn. I just couldn't. I don't know. I'm a little bit out of the game. Yeah, I'm a bit out of the game. I'm sorry, but welcome to the stream, mate. How do you do? Woohoo! TCAS Switches Frank is back. How are you feeling? I'm feeling fine, by the way. It's okay. A little bit still, but especially in the lower part of my back, but it's okay. Mine were from February, but I understand. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I'm sorry, mate. Quindor. Strong mats, no medication at all. No medication, no painkillers, nothing. Okay, I'm out of this game. Let me switch to my desktop. Let's see what we're going to do today. Let's try that for a moment. Scenes, let me see if I can get this right, by the way. Headache is fine, by the way. Seriously? Oh, that's cool. Doing fine. Working on some script, upcoming video while watching the stream. Oh, that's cool, mister. I'm waiting. I'm desperately waiting to see what you're going to bring there. So hold on, let me switch to my desktop here real quick there. See, I'm totally out of this freaking game. Holy shit, I cannot even switch scenes anymore. This is ridiculous. Let me try this again though. Holy shit. Oh. So welcome to my desktop. Let me see. Let me get my. Let me start with the browser. That's not a browser. Pardon me. Okay. So at least we have a fresh Hassio instance here. Yeah, indeed, and Alex. Indeed. And relax. Simply Garden, a sub rank back, dude. Yeah, back. No mats. No mats. Got myself also 4 Gosun's plugs. Okay. Brick 3 and gone. And got one working. Waiting on a TTL USB plug to rescue the other 3. Oh, shit, mate. Restream bot is not sending YouTube comments to Twitch. I have no clue on what I could do. I could try to look at that. I don't know. Can I click here somewhere? Overlay settings. Bot. It has it enabled though. Bad in stream. It's enabled, and there's nothing more I can do, and I'm not sure why though. So I'm sorry, mate. I wish I could help. Holy shit, TCast! Thanks for the bits, mate. That's appreciated. That's appreciated. Cheerio. Let me close up some windows here. I'm so lost at this point. Okay. What did you do to brick them? Yeah, that's a good question there, Andano. That's a good question. What did you do to brick it? Is the chat working on screen? By the way, I missed it. So let me get up this fresh instance here of Hassio. Fresh Hassio. Have you tried turning it off back on again? So here we go, fresh Home Assistant, fresh out of the box. So let me see, what am I going to do tonight? Guys, come on. Maybe I should just continue my add-on, like, migration development stuff. I've been working on Grafana. I should get Grafana out. There's a new Grafana. These are my cards, by the way. Grafana is on top, since there's a new Grafana version. Wrong board type. Ooh, that sucks, Gurgen. That sucks. YouTube people, come to Twitch, the better streaming platform. It is the better streaming platform. That I agree. That I agree. Although, I must say, I'm freaking impressed with the stuff Google showed us today. In case you have missed it, Google is going to beat Nvidia now. Google is coming out with gaming streaming servers, so you can actually game on their platform. And it looks insane. It looks really insane, and it's going to work. Gaming on Linux, indeed. And Stadia, yeah. Stadia is the name of the new platform by Google for gaming, and it connects with YouTube instantly, like from the server that runs the game in the data center of Google, straight streaming into the YouTube platform. That's going to be a killing thing for. I think it might be killing for Twitch if it becomes a success, so that's kind of interesting. Jasper, did you make the stream graphics yourself? Yes, like most of the graphics here are designed by a friend of mine. He's from KUT Rackets, so that's kind of cool that he helped me with that. So yeah. Gaming on Linux is possible. Gaming in a browser, yeah, gaming in the browser. It's running the games on Linux. That's what I like about it. It doesn't care about the game where it's coming from. It runs on your phone or your tablet, or it doesn't care. And the most ingenious part of all this Stadia stuff by Google, I think, is the remote controller, the game controller they are going to release. That thing is connecting to the game using Wi-Fi straight into the game server, so it doesn't rely on the device you're playing the game at. It doesn't matter, it doesn't care. The controller is connected to the cloud instantly. So it's a true cloud controller. There we go, a cloud controller. Now we have it. A gaming cloud control, a cloud gaming controller, a game controller in the cloud, in your hands, in the cloud. Whatever. It's running the games on Linux. Oh, that's a little bit funny though. Start a game on one device, move to another seamlessly. Yeah, that's cool. The things that allow game developers are mind-boggling. Yeah, 4K, 60 FPS, and there are even preparations for 8K. So that's impressive. And what I find kind of funny is that Nvidia is working on their Nvidia Now platform for like a year and a half or something, and I have it. It's not that. Oh, it's okay-ish. It's still beta. It's still buggy from time to time and a couple of limitations. And now Google comes out, makes a deal with AMD, and is going to blow them out again. I might actually start gaming. Well, when you have the CDNs worldwide, it's going to run well. Though I'm kind of curious for how well it runs. I like FPS games. I played a lot of FPS games. I played Counter-Strike competitively. I wonder how it runs. Like for me, if I play competitively and like Counter-Strike or something on Nvidia Now, that's not okay. The lag is too much. So for today, I'm going to say ship thingy. No, that's not going to happen, TCAS. AK what? What? It's a preparation. It's not going to be part of the initial release. So let me start with a subject. I'm not sure. Is Otto still here? Otto, are you still here? Say hi in the chat, mate. You said something. You can say that, Frank. You're lucky enough to have fiber connection. If you have doubts about it working, imagine us in the States. Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure. So is Otto still here? Since I want to talk about a subject Otto started in the beginning of the stream in the chat though. Before I continue doing anything else. I at least have half gig. Oh well, that's more than enough, I would say. So the thing Otto started in the beginning of the stream is talking about Visual Studio Code in the browser. And I got tons. Really, I got tons of requests for Otto has hidden, probably. It might be. What about actionable iOS notification? What about them, Jasper? So Otto started the stream about VS Code, and I got tons of requests for VS Code in the browser. And I've been working with Project Tia and playing around with Project Tia. Thea, I'm not sure about the pronunciation. If I have it wrong, I'm so sorry. But I'm playing with this thing for quite some while. Genius in Pajamas, how do you do, mate? I was about to send it to you, but I did want to pass it. Okay. Well, that's fine. I got a lot of requests for it, but I'm going to explain a little and hopefully explain why I have not continued working on it. So that's the bummer part of it. Let me see. So this is Tia, and with Tia, this one is already in development for quite some time. It looks a little bit like Visual Studio. It works a bit like Visual Studio, and essentially in many ways it is Visual Studio, but not exactly. But this thing is actually built as a replacement for Visual Studio, mimicking Visual Studio. So this thing opens a pod. I'm not sure which pod it will open, but it opens a pod somewhere. This is an online workspace that is now generated for me, and this is going to show the Thea IDE. And this is actually already add-onified, so I have this IDE already in an add-on working for Home Assistant on my local machine. It's not published, but I have it. It's too heavy to do a quick build and show you guys, but it works. It absolutely works. Come on. Maybe I need to zoom a little. So this looks all pretty familiar, right? This looks all pretty familiar. But yeah. Thea now even supports VS Code extensions natively. Zoker, that's a good point. They do, and they worked hard on it, but it's not... Yes, but no. Like, you cannot install any extension you want, for example. Secondly, the API is not fully implemented, and not everything is working. Also, the interface is a little bit different. It is Visual Studio Code, but it feels familiar, but it isn't the same, if you know what I mean. My major complaint with Thea at this point, and why I haven't released it, is mainly because the YAML integration is... I'm going to say the word, it sucks. There we have it, it sucks. It just... I've tried so many things, it works basically, but yeah. Thea is cool, but it isn't, like, mature yet. When the add-on doesn't start, check the system logs. Indeed. So this is Thea, and I've been playing with Thea, and I've been requesting for Visual Studio Code, like extension for Home Assistant as well, for like months ago already, and finally somebody stood up. If you haven't seen it, there's a Visual Studio Code extension now for Home Assistant, which is new and probably buggy as well, but it's a good start. So that's cool. But this is Thea. I've been working with Thea. Then 2 weeks ago, I think almost 3 at this point, our friends at coder.com actually started releasing their product. And this is basically a little bit different. This is true. Ishmi, thank you so much for subscribing. That's appreciated, boy. Here we go. Boy. Holy shit, thank you, sir. That's appreciated. That's appreciated. Thank you so much. They are working so hard on the integration. I know, Zoker. I know they do. The problem with Thea is, though, they aren't there yet. That's the main issue with Thea. And I had some other stuff as well. Then our friends at coder.com came along, and they've been working on a product themselves for the last year as well. Hey, look at this. Brian here. Brian Clark.io. He has left, like, well, it can even install PowerShell. So they have like something similar. Let me go into here. I hope this is safe. No, I've already signed up. Can I log in? Here we go. Let me check what it's opened before I show it on stream. Simply Garner, thank you for the follow, man. That's appreciated. You're now officially a Home Assistant homie, by the way. And please let me know in the chat, sir. Do you like cats or dogs? So here we go. This is Coder. And this is called Code Server. And this is what people started. Ishmael, thank you for the resubscription. 2 months in a row, man. That's appreciated. Here we go again. Yeah, boy. So let me show you. Definitely Dwax. Oh, dogs. Oh, you mean dogs? Oh, here we go. Snoop Dogg in the house for you, mister. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So this is Code Server, and this is what all the fuss is about. And as you can see, this is actually full-blown Visual Studio Code, including extensions, which sometimes do not load, which is problem number 1. But this is full-blown Visual Studio Code in your freaking browser, with almost everything on it you can ever dream of. So let's search for bracket. I'm not sure. Does this work? Here we go. Let's install this one. We have extensions, and you do not have to reload, and everything is... Oh, that's the print function. That's the print function again. Here we go. So everything's here. It's just Visual Studio Code. It has the terminal, and it works, and it just does its thing, and this is just... Wow. Damn, Coder looks awesome. Yeah, it does look awesome, Supercar. It does look awesome. It's just Visual Studio Code. It is actually Visual Studio Code. They actually download and compile Visual Studio Code if you build Coder. And the way it works, they have written a couple of extensions, which you do not see, but there are a couple of extensions loaded in Visual Studio Code that it's kind of wrapped. So it's actually getting out stuff, and things they replaced is things like, okay, let's open a file, and this file dialog is the stuff they've written. So you do not have a system file dialog at this point, which makes sense. So this is great. The problem is, though, two things. Here we go. And this is the reason why I'm not shipping it yet. How do you access files on your system for your PC or just via Git? In this case, it's an environment they deliver, but hold on. So what happened 2 weeks ago, approximately, let me see, how long ago is it? 15 days ago, so 2 weeks ago, they have open sourced this. So here it is, it's open source, it's on GitHub, and we can host it ourselves. We can actually pick this up, put it inside an add-on, make it clickable, installable, and say, thank you for subscribing, Shadow Arm. That's really appreciated, boy. Here we go. Yeah, boy. Nice, would be really cool. Robert, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. That's appreciated, boy. Please let me know in the chat, do you like cats or dogs, or cats or dogs, since you're now officially a Home Assistant homie. Nice, would be really cool if you have an add-on for Coder. Yes, it would be really nice. You can actually install this yourself, and you can host it yourself. They have a Docker container available as well. It's all nice, it's all great, right? I couldn't get a container running under Ubuntu because GitHub issue 121 though. Not sure what issue 121 is, but I'm going to take a look. I don't know. I have not experienced that issue myself though. Nevertheless, it freaking works, and it's freaking amazing. It's really cool. My main problem is though, this source code is now available for 2 weeks. Which means it got freaking lot of attention. It has 10,000 stars in 2 weeks. It has tons of issues. They're killing them at an insane speed. Like almost half of them are killed already. There are pull requests coming in, a lot of them closed, so that's cool to see. The community is jumping in, all fine. My main issue is this. You know we have a Home Assistant extension now, right? So let's look. Home. Nope. So this is one of the main issues. The extensions you see are actually not the extensions provided by Microsoft. They use a different endpoint. They decide which extensions that will show up. And they are heavily outdated as well. And that just freaking sucks. The most popular ones are here. GitLens is here. And, well, VS Code share isn't here. Live share, what is called share, something share. That's a popular one. It's not. It does not exist. Some icons are missing here, and some minor differences, but in general it works okay. Okay, now imagine our main user base. Our main user base are people with a Raspberry Pi. I'm not sure any of you guys used VS Code. It is quick. It works quick, but it eats memory like there's no tomorrow. So in this case, I have an empty machine running here, and it's visible in the bottom. I'm not sure if it's visible. Maybe I can zoom in. No, because, well, that doesn't work either. But it currently already uses 800 megabytes of memory, and I haven't opened anything. It's actually not running any plugins, one small one. But this thing already uses 800 megabytes of memory. So imagine our Raspberry Pi users. Even putting that aside, I tried to compile it for ARM devices, so for a Raspberry Pi. So I tried to compile it, I tried to make it working for a Raspberry Pi. Apparently, Visual Studio Code itself isn't compatible with ARM. There are some patches online which make it possible, but that would be tremendously hard to do since this... Yeah, man. Panic221, thank you for the follow, man. That's really appreciated. Please let me know in the chat, do you like cats or dogs? But yeah, the ARM is not going to work. I cannot compile it. It eats memory like a mofo, and that will cause issues for our largest user base, the Raspberry Pi users. Okay, so let's say we're going to make like just the add-on for AMD 64. Like that would be the only freaking option, right? So let's say we're going to put out an add-on and just support the one platform for people who have the processing power, probably the memory and all those kinds of things. There are some really weird things going on in this thing, which clearly shows it's not major, like failing builds in the Docker container at random, which is known and issues for open. The extensions, they are just weird, and there's a hack for it. You can just download Visual Studio Code in the container as well, then install the extension using Visual Studio Code that's running in a container, close Visual Studio Code, and next start up the code server so the extensions are actually preloaded. Like, wait, what? So yeah, at this point I really am interested. I'm following this. I've built part of the add-on. I'm standby. But I think we should give it more than 2 weeks. So I hope you guys agree, though. I hope you guys agree. Victor Moreira, thank you for subscribing, guys. That's appreciated. VX Code is my dedicated battery killer. Yeah, absolutely. Eats mem like Chrome, yes. Pulls your entities for auto-completion. Yes, it does. So we have now the Visual Studio Code extension for Home Assistant. Let me see, can I open it up without issues? Let me try. I have not tried it yet, though. Here it is. So it has... What the hell? Get lost. But we have now Visual Studio Code extension, and you can configure it to connect to your Home Assistant instance using a long-lived access token and the address. You put in those two in the preferences, and then it will autocomplete actually based on your actual entities. So not based on like a predefined list. It will actually talk to your Home Assistant instance and provides data from your instance to Visual Studio Code to help you typing. So that's kind of cool. That's awesome. Yeah, it is awesome. Greetings from Germany. But try it out. This thing is new. It's been built. I'm so happy Case Scholar did this. I'm so happy he started working on this. And yeah, it's an open source project, so we can help to improve it as well. I have a VM with 6 GB, so screw the others. Oh boy. If it kills the Pi, that's me out. Yeah, that bull. Hey Mr. Hey Victor, from Portugal. How do you do, Mister? I thought for sure you were going to say I'm officially a Home Assistant homie. I kinda am, right? I kinda am. Awesome, thank you for the follow, that's appreciated, mister. You're now officially a Home Assistant homie, by the way. And please let me know in the chat, sir, do you like cats or dogs? Cats or dogs? Already 1K downloads, yeah, of course. This is just insane. I should install it. I'm going to install it right away now, by the way, but I'm not going to use it. Going to do that later. No. But this is insane. I can't get that to function at all. Okay, Thomas, I cannot help you with it since I haven't tested it yet, but it looks insane, and I'm really looking forward to it for it to mature. Right? It's brand new, and it probably will have issues. Nevertheless, yeah, it's a good start. It's an amazing start. It's an amazing start. So that's what I wanted to say about like the Visual Studio Code, VS Code Server, and Thea IDE. All of them are just, I'm on top of it. I just want to say I'm on top of it. Nevertheless, it's too fragile to actually ship. That's my conclusion after spending many hours in getting some things to work and get it stabilized and get it like presentable, workable. It's just, it's not ready. So yeah, click, there we go, bye. Let's click close Thea as well. Get out of here. So I hope you understand. What's the name of your new Watts meter to ESP home? I'm not sure about your question there, Olsen. If you're talked about this thing, this is not for ESP home. This is just a dump power recorder, power meter. So this has a display and shows the current usage, and there's nothing smart about it except for it has a display showing stuff and can record for a longer time. But this is not remote controllable or something. I use this to calibrate other things. So if I have a wall plug with ESP home, you can calibrate them, but you need something to read the actual data off, right? So that's why I bought this one, so I actually can start calibrating other things. So yeah, it's not smart at all. Looking for a change, I've been using Cloud9 IDE. This looks like one for my install list. Yeah, but it's not done there yet, Mark. That's the whole point. Also, I understand. That's great, mister. That's great. So yeah, no Visual Studio Code add-on yet. I do promise you, as soon as it is like somewhat workable, I'm going to deploy it on Edge to at least get some people gaining some experience, and then we'll keep it on Edge as long as it's not stable. Until it's stable, and then it goes into stable. But for now, I think this will do, and this is it. Tweet? What tweet? Mr. Bodani is writing to me. Tweet. Robert, smart and recent approach. Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't. I could just push it out. It's not that hard to write it though. It will be a little bit different build concept compared to all my other add-ons. Nevertheless, it's, yeah, I said it all. I said it all. You haven't tweeted about the stream tonight? I didn't? Really? I thought I did. Oh, I haven't. Well, that broke down. That was absolutely my intention. Let me fix that. Let me fix that real quick here. It is connected. It should have Twittered it. So let's do it as right now. Hold on. Your tweet was sent. Now I did. Not sure why that failed. That's an automated process, so it should have been done automatically. Quindor says, I saw in release notes that linear scale filter was released. Absolutely, in the new ESP Home. Haven't looked yet, but should be good. Yeah, I have seen some people with issues using the ESP Home when they use secrets, the validation fails or something. How did you get on with grocery? I haven't done anything, Mark. I've been working really hard on changing the basics of the add-ons the past weeks and getting rusty indeed. I was getting a lot of, like, I hurt my back. So, yeah. So not much going on there, Mark. So for tonight, let's start with Grafana. Have you received your ESP32 camera? Yeah, it's broken now. But yes, here it is. I got it. And I really want to play with it. I've seen Otto's pull request on Home Assistant on the dev version, which I run as well, so I can play with it. Yeah, I have a couple of them, but it's cool. It's really tiny. Like, it is absolutely tiny. And it has a spare space for SD cards. The only thing about this ESP32 is you need an FTL to flash them.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Smoke weed.
Smoke weed
Every day.
Smoke weed. Smoke weed.
Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day.
Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day. Damn, son.
Damn, son. Oh god, I missed this tune though. Missed the Dank engine. Absolutely. Just ordered one for testing. Cool. Good to see you're feeling better and back online, Frank. Well, thank you. I feel your pain. My back is constantly hurting due to having several plastic. Oh shit, sir. Price is currently $7.99 on Banggood for the Greek one. Okay, cool. I think I paid about $8 or something. 8, 9, kind of the same. Not sure how much, but something in that order. On AliExpress. I ordered them on AliExpress. Let me see. And I got one. Since we're still going like scroll, like Dr. Seuss is going scroll, right? Look at this. If you watch Dr. Seuss, you should recognize him. Holy shit. Einstein squirrel. So meet Einstein. Dr. Z. Einstein. Guess so. How did you blow your back, Adult Jim? No, Mr. Gurgen. No, actually, as far as I understand, since this is all this medical crap, I'm an engineer, but not like this medical crap stuff, right? But you have like tiny muscles in your back, and in my case they are weakened, so the larger muscles take it all, and they got overloaded or something, something like that. So I have to practice and do my exercises every freaking day. Dr. Einstein. Oh, that one is cool, Dave. Dr. Einstein. But that's a little bit German, though. Einstein. Okay, never mind. So let's go into something. Let's do something tonight. I want to start with Grafana real quick here, since Grafana has an update pending, and I have 2 changes to make to Grafana. At least 2. So what I did today, real quick, is updating Grafana to 6.02, which is cool and all. Let me see how the build passed. Yeah, it passed. And I need to take off the put back the legacy Docker tagging. I already rewrote this add-on into. Let's install it. Let's see how it looks. Come on. Yeah, Sneak is showing me something. Not sure. Is it there yet? Edge, here we go. So let's get Grafana here. Let's get the code base. Where's my terminal? Here it is. Let's size it up a little for you guys. Here we go. So let's make a real quick change here. I need to enable legacy tagging again. And as soon as we got this one out, I will show you how to convert one of the add-ons. I don't know, maybe I should convert one of the add-ons. Which add-on needs an update, you guys? Which add-on should I update? Is there an add-on that you guys want to update? Like, please, Frank. This thing is outdated as I'm sure I had one. There it is. Twitch highlighter in the house. That was slow though. Is the chat slow? Is the stream delayed? That's weird. I'm still in Grafana 5.4.2. Have to update my Docker image for that. Ooh, you should, by the way. 6 is cool. Is it possible to run Home Assistant, InfluxDB, and Grafana on a Pi 3 without performance problems? I would not recommend running InfluxDB on a Pi. You can, especially if you limit like it to a couple of sensors that you're exposing, but do not expose all your entities into InfluxDB. It will just hit your SD card so freaking hard. Don't do that. So that's the main issue, the SD card. Hi Link, but here, hi sir, good enough. Thank you for tuning in. How do you do, mister? Thank you for tuning in. So Grafana has been installed. Let's disable SSL here since we're on a dev machine. Just bought some of those ESP32 cameras, want to play. That's cool, Network ID. The main problem though is that, and that's a real shame, the camera support for Home Assistant and the ESP Home and the cameras, like the three, the camera support in Home Assistant will land in 0.91. So that release is still 2 weeks away. So you have to wait 2 weeks before you can actually include them. McFreud says Motion Eye, ADB. ADB would be easy to do though, but ADB would probably be better to release tomorrow, since tomorrow, as soon as Home Assistant drops, well, we can do the upgrade already, but as soon as Home Assistant drops, it will, as soon as one system drops, it will have native support for the Android TV component, so it's no longer needed to install a custom component there. So that's cool. And a major feature for tomorrow for the 0.90 release is of course the remote cloud connection, the HA cloud remote. That's just insane. So let's open this up. So it still works, right? Here we go. Grafana 602. So that's fine. Let's push out this little change here, which I made. That will trigger the build pipeline.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello, Salty. Some
Surprise,
fries, motherfucker. How do you do, mister? Thank you for tuning in. 0.91 heck, I'm not even at 0.90. That's impossible since 0.90 will be released tomorrow, Counter. CDEX, how do you do? I'm fine, mister. How do you do? Why not RTSP? I don't know, Robert. I have not played with it. I knew Otto was adding these things, so I bought some. But I haven't played with them yet, so I'm not sure how it works, what it does. I've seen a bit of code, but not everything, so yeah, I'm not sure yet. What's up? Hope you're feeling better, Frank. I do. Can you update track card and make it connect to InfluxDB? No, I'm not going to connect it to InfluxDB. It connects to Home Assistant, and if you want to send data to InfluxDB, you can do that through Home Assistant, though. That's probably the best thing you can do. I'm running Hassio on a Raspberry Pi, but in USB HD. Oh, that helps a lot, though. Yeah, I made a stream. What's on tonight? Hey, Lewis, Tuesday night is my add-on development night. So today I'm going to I don't know. Sounds like I've missed a lot of stuff, been sick out for a week with work and stuff. Salty, you haven't missed anything since this is my first stream in since a week and a half. Because of my own sickness. I feel stupid, but actually does ESP Home do? What's going on with Grafana? Just a normal update, and I've been updating the base images. I made new base images for the add-ons. And what cool about this new setup, I'm going to show you actually. I'm not sure if Grafana is the correct add-on to show this, but let's try again. Look at this. If the add-on starts, you get now like coloring, and it shows green if the add-on is up to date, and it shows now all kinds of readable information about your system, which is happy and very useful if you're looking for help and support, right? It also has coloring inside here, so arrows will pop up. And say for example we have SSL enabled, and we all know this issue, right? We have SSL enabled and the certification file could not be found. You used to get like fatal cert file not found, which is actually true since the cert file wasn't found. But it confused a lot of new users, so I've been working on improving this whole base image, and there's a new library running underneath it. And I also upgraded Alpine Linux, which is the OS running in most of the add-ons. And I also added ARM v7 support, so if you're running a Raspberry Pi 3 or 3B Plus, even a Raspberry Pi 2, they will have a different version of the add-on which is quicker. It's optimized for the CPU on that device, so the add-ons will run quicker. The new library does less requests to the API, does less requests to the file system, and has caching, so it's darn fast compared to the old base images. So let me see if I restart this. I have now made an error in my file here. Let's restart it. And it used to give like a one-line error, and that confused users a freaking lot. So I've spent a lot of time on making error messages that actually make sense. So in this case, you will get an error message, what's going on, why it failed, and which options are not working. And the cool thing about this is just done with just one line. So if I go into the add-on, This is all the code to actually do it. Bash.io, which is the library I wrote, config, it's a config requirement, and we require SSL for this add-on. So this is actually what it looks like and what I've been working on the past weeks, and I'm now migrating all the add-ons onto this new base, like the upgraded base with ARM HF support, ARM v7 support for Raspberry Pi, which is better, new library which is quicker, more details, and coloring support, which is a nice feature to make what's going on. Okay, so what does ESP Home do? ESP Home allows you to create firmware for ESP-based devices. For example, this ESP cam or a Sonoff device is also ESP-based, or a lot of Tuya devices are ESP-based. And you can actually write your own firmware just using YAML. So you could write a firmware for an ESP chip that has a sensor connected and reports back to H Home Assistant. And well, basically you can write firmware using YAML. And that's just freaking easy. And that you do not have to know anything about C++ or stuff. You can just make your own firmware for these chips using YAML. The thing you already know because of Home Assistant. So that's kind of insanely cool. You should check it out. Network ID is already shared the link, so that's cool. The better question is, what doesn't ESP Home do? Wombat, what ESP Home doesn't do is intercommunicate with multiple devices. I'm going to drop it again. I would love to see like two ESP Home devices talking together. And that's impossible without HA. So everything goes to HA at this point through Home Assistant. I really love to talk them like directly together. That would be my dream though at this point. That's my highest feature list. The second is BLE support. As soon as you have an ESP32, you have enabled Bluetooth, it breaks the over-the-air updates. And that actually stalls one of my projects. So yeah, I would really love to see that fixed, but that's a problem in the original Arduino ESP Home Expressive Core firmware framework, I don't know, something like that. Raven Master, Frank, how do you do, mister? Hi. I will start working on my alarm-based ESP32 with ESP Home and we'll stream it. So guys, check out Adonlux there. I will share the link. Twitch.tv/Adonlux. Oh, I have to type it right. This is his Twitch URL. Go follow him. He was going to stream ESP Home, creating an alarm-based system on ESP Home, so that's kind of cool. ESP Home, and it doesn't support Son of RF Gateway. No, it doesn't support it yet. It has been working on. Check the latest version release notes, Frank. It says BLE plus ODAS. Wait, what? Okay, I'm here. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. He's here. He's here. He's here. Who's here? I think Einstein arrived, guys. Einstein arrived. Here he is. Dr. Einstein. Where's the Stein? Where's the Stein? Oh man. It's the main reason why I do not want to give one too many communication MQTT provides. Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. Check the latest version notes. I'm going to do that. You guys are making me scroll like Dr. Z's tonight, but that's fine. Can we start over? No. That is the best. Start over, lol. Dr. Einstein's. You've got some Photoshop skills, Frank. No, I don't. I do not have Photoshop skills, Dr. Z's. I'm a cheater. I'm a cheater here. I'm a cheater here. The picture was created by a friend of mine. who does this for a living though. Not like the memes and stuff, but he does Photoshop for a living, and he's the one who created my graphics and some other things as well. But he's like God, and I was talking to him. I was saying, man, they make some photo fuck ups of Dr. Z's like in his channel, which are kind of funny, but they're so bad. Can you make a better one? And this took him like 5 minutes, and he came up with this. So that's kind of cool, right? That's kind of cool. ESP Home is one of the award-winning add-on developer, deserves support from all the world. Oh, okay. Mr. KUT Records, one of the KUT Records guys, indeed. It's awesome. I really love it. I like it too. I really like it. I have a ton of Raspberry cameras lying around, and what to do with them? Well, simply, Garden. If you take them and you throw them at a wall, they have a really cool effect. Sorry. Thank you, friend from me. I will. Quick promo for my new Lovelace experiment. Okay. Yeah, I've seen it. The templated. Although, Ian, I do like. I wanted to look into the ESP Home chat logs, but whatever. The release notes. Like I've looked at it, and I know why people like it. I think it's great. Yeah. I think if you need this kinds of customizations, you're using the wrong tool. That's something I've seen before. I do get it for these little things. I think I would like it. Maybe I will even use it. But I'm afraid people are going to make like insanely big things that should not be done. And I don't know. But yeah, I do like it, by the way. It's just like, it makes me think what people will do with it. And it might be the wrong thing, if you know what I mean. Is there an ESP Home update? Yes, Dr. Z's, there is one. 1.12, and it has cam support. You've seen it, right? Okay, I should look at the ODA. I need something to make me happy on YOLO isn't fitting. This is not funny, and please, it's already there. Holy shit. This makes me so happy. Thank you, Quinn. I've totally missed that. I've totally missed it. You need a train. Damn, son. Holy shit. Oh yeah, it will be abused. Yeah, I think so too, Ian. Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day. Damn, son. Whoa. Oh, I am so going to cut a stream and play with other things at this point. I want to fix my. I'm going to make this little wall mounted thing. Damn, son. Finally. Okay. Is there anything why? Interesting. Dr. C's, what are you making? I'm trying to make a wall-mounted, like a sensor that fits in a wall socket in the European ones, which are small and round and just really tight, with an ESP32 that has like a motion sensor, temperature, light, but does presence detection using the BLE as well. So that's one of the things I wish. So I can like replace the switches, which we do not use anymore since, well, everything is like freaking automated. So I could put them into the wall and make nice wall covers for them, and then it will be like, I don't know, my central home presence detection and wall sensor things. But since the ODA updates will fail as soon as you update BLE on ESP32 with ESP Home, I haven't been able to work on that project, but now it's fixed, so that's, I can continue that project. Never mind the ODA BLE fix, it has a delete button now. It has a delete button. A wall-mounted what? Yeah, a wall-mounted sensor, like, I don't know, like a multi-sensor, but then fitted inside a European wall socket, which are damn small. I'm not sure about putting HA stuff in a wall connected to the mains. Oh, that's fine. I'm putting in some mesh here, so I'm happy with it. So let's see how is Grafana going. Is the build there? So we can release the freaking thing. Yes, we can. And I can start releasing this thing, so let's do that. Oh, and I need to do a change. Ooh. There's a delete button for the config, but you could always go into the file system, right, and just delete the file? Not sure why that is a thing. Do you have neutrals in the wall switch sockets? Some of them, yes. Some of them, no. But all the wall sockets are connected with pipes in my home, which is mandatory in the Netherlands, so it's easy to just pull in a neutral. So that's cool. 2K, I'm late to the party. How's your back? I'm back. I'm back. Clives loves to blow off things too. Yeah, it either will work or it will explode, right? It will work or will explode. Let's look for Grafana and enable put back the older tagging mechanism. So updating the repositories, the beta, the edge, and the main repository, since to make it ready to receive the new Grafana. Holy crap, what did I do? Last one. There it goes. So now we can safely start tagging this new release. Whew, almost forgot this piece. So the new Grafana is in here and it has new tagging. And the reason why I reinstate the old Docker tagging is because Docker has a bug, and this bug didn't cause any issues up until now, since Hassio now supports the ARM v7 CPU, which is the Raspberry Pi 2, Raspberry Pi 3, and Raspberry Pi 3B. They are ARM v7 CPUs, And the cool thing about it supporting it is that the images actually now loaded on these devices are way quicker and better and more like specs for the thing that it's running on. So that's cool. Yeah, push it. He only blows things up in a pie dish container manner. Oh. Wow, BLE support, BLE and ODA fixed. That's insane. Cannot still wrap my mind around it. That's insane. I'm so happy about that one. I'm truly happy about that one though. Come on, build. Build has been slow today. So that is Grafana. Grafana is working. This is the new base images. This is the new way on how add-ons will start up and show things. Coloring support, explicit explanation on what's going wrong. Yeah, and for me, less code and more shared data and more code separation, which is awesome. So I hope this is going to help a lot of people with debugging issues. Just did a test with firmware and ODA with 6 BLE 10%, so connecting one. Worked fine the first time. Oh, that's cool, Quindor. That's cool. Thank you for letting me know. That's insanely nice. Oh, I'm so happy about hearing that. They also fixed the dock error that tripped up for hours. Oh. Yeah, well. I'm just happy about my base image change, which actually does not. What about the Nano Juno board? You've been looking at the press releases today, Ian. It's a cool thing, but the CPU is not up to par, if you ask me. There are better CPUs out there. The GPU though is insane. That's on the board. The price is a little bit too steep, if you ask me, but I can imagine why, since the GPU. But I do not see like the actual use case for, at least not for Hassio, since the thing is running in Docker. And how are you going to expose like the CUDA devices and actually work with the GPU correctly? That's going to be a challenge. Secondly, if you pay 99 bucks for a device that is like GPU wise quick, but CPU wise not the best choice in my opinion. Like, take for example the Pine 64. Silken, thank you for subscribing, man. That's really appreciated. Here we go. Yeah, boy. Thank you so much, sir. That's appreciated. CUDA from Docker is possible. Yes, it's possible. It is TwitchMaker. It's absolutely possible. But for Hassio, that's a different story, since we have to take in account that devices do not have support for it. Frank, do you have a 3D printer to design the case for your wall? No, I do not have it, and I do not need it. Since I try to fit it, I have like all the same wall stuff, wall design case stuff in my house, and I found something that might be fitting. It's the plate that was created for something else, but the parts actually fit. So I could probably just use one of the original covers and buy some of those covers. I can still buy those covers, so that's cool. What's the revolution about the NVIDIA board? Unless you need a CPU clock task, yeah. Yep. Go kick some ass, homie. Thank you, mister. Maybe a great AI because of drive support on ARM. They're more powerful Odroid boards than other boards. Yeah, I like the Pine 64 Pro. That has an insane power. And the Pine 64 Pro is actually the device that nowadays builds and compiles Hassio releases as well. The thing is, it's the most powerful board you can buy actually at this point as ARM device, which is low powered and still like not a big server or something. And the thing is also 99 bucks and gets you like an insanely powerful CPU, so that's better. Just realized that the YouTube chat isn't showing lol. Yeah, it isn't. I'm sorry, mate. this one, right? Let me see. Yeah. And the cool thing, it's this board indeed. And the cool thing about this one, it delivers one with 4 GB of memory as well. This board is just insane. You have to cool it though. You have to buy a cooler. You have to cool it. But yeah, this board. And this board is 99 bucks as well. So yeah. It's hexa-core, by the way. It is hexa-core. Frank, how do you plan to power the ESP32 for the mains in your switch box, especially since there's not a lot of room in there? I found really nice small PSUs, which takes 220 and in my case 220 volts and output 5 volts. It's just 500 milliamps or something. It's not much. It's basically like a buck converter thingy, but it has a small casing as well and it fits. So yeah, that's how I plan to do it. But this thing is actually the thing that's building Hassio these days. It's built on one of these boards. And it's actually not that expensive. And it's it's the most powerful ARM board, like SoC board, as far as I know. System on a chip board. So it's ARM, yeah, it's building. Here we go. It's almost done. Link is a little bit higher, by the way. Soaker shared the link. Do watch out from interference from the main. I mean, when we use the trigger a switch. Oh, but I'm not using it for switch. But yeah, I need to watch out for interference, but that's solvable. That is solvable. Here we go. Grafana is almost done. So I can take that one off my list. Jupyter Lab is still on my list, but I'm going to skip that for now, since that's an add-on that takes 4 hours to build, though. These are not mine add-ons. Let's make ADB ready for going. Any downsides to the Pine 64 for HA? Not that I'm aware of. Ian, not that I am aware of. I do not own one of those devices, so I cannot tell. I'm just saying it's the most powerful SoC board I know in terms of CPU. Do you have a link for the PSU you mentioned? Not here at this point. Sorry, mate. Right, Frank, time for bed. Glad you're feeling better. I'll be back for the Friday stream. Night. Okay, thank you, Gunter. Thank you for tuning in. Hope to see you next time, dude. What add-on else do we have? Aircast and Air Sonos need an update. FTP needs an update and Thor needs an update, that's for sure. IDE needs an upgrade. That's going to be an interesting one, though. That's going to be heavy. Happy Bubbles. Is anybody using Happy Bubbles nowadays? Should have looked at the statistics. Might be an add-on to, like, say goodbye to maybe one day. I don't know. Is better Pine 64 or NUC with Proxmox? A NUC is better. Absolutely, a NUC is better. That's not a question. You also have Intel 64 boards. There are many options out there, and that's probably my main reason why I do not like the Nvidia board announced today. Like the GPU, if you're interested in a GPU and do like special calculations, hell yeah, it's a good board. It's absolutely a nice SoC board with an insane amount of GPU power for the price. But in general purpose, it's not going to help you that much unless you do data science stuff, data scientific stuff. No. Happy Bubbles is discontinued on standby. Yes, but it doesn't mean people do not have it. Those devices are sold, right? So people still use it. So I want to maintain the add-on actually for that single reason. Motion Eye is on the list. I think I will go into ADB. Let's upgrade ADB. It's an easy add-on to do. Or maybe the IDE add-on. The launch. Flags, log viewer. I don't know. I'm back to the original Pine 64 Kickstarter I was going to use for OpenHAB, but got delayed and I found Home Assistant in the meantime. When I got the Pine 64 I never used it. Oh boy. Oh boy. He doesn't produce it anymore. I know. But it doesn't mean people do not own these devices. Yo, dude. People already bought these devices and probably use them still, and you want to provide them the mains, right? And at the time I created the add-on, it was, well, already there. Still there. The PSUs are in bag, good housed in a tiny white box, 220 and 110 versions available. Yeah, that's it. Probably. Okay, which add-on we're going to dive into? Which add-on do I need to dive into? Grafana is done. Let's close it up. Let's just start at the top one. That's ADB. Help. I'm on the latest version. So let's get this thing upgraded. I'm going to throw out a custom component already. Gary Wilson, thank you for subscribing, man. That's really appreciated, boy. Here we go. Yeah, boy. Holy shit, sir. Thank you so much. That's appreciated. Yeah, boy. Absolutely. I'm going to throw out the custom components since... well... no, I'm going to leave it for a second. Since the documentation refers it to the master, I guess. Yeah, it does. If you read it, it will not work. So let's leave it for now. Let's start with upgrading the base images, which is 3.0.0.0. So that's a major upgrade for the base image. Ew, typo. I should have used search and replace for this, by the way, but I'm even too lazy for search and replace. Might want to rephrase throw out considering recent events. Well, it's GPU, this might be something to run handbrake compressor removal library. Yes, that's probably a good reason, so good enough. Probably for things like, I don't know, running Plex or something. Might want to rephrase throw out considering recent events. I'm not sure what you're referring to there, mate. Maybe I missed something. Wouldn't it be better to buy an old x86? No, buy a 64-bit laptop if you do. Got one for 60 bucks in the garage sale. I do have a laptop as well, which is an older one, which was broken, which I fixed. And yeah, it's Core i5 with 8 gigs of memory and SSD in it, and it's running great. I've been really enjoying the experience. Yeah. So base image upgraded. Let's add support for, no, not support, let's replace ARM HF with ARM v7, since this add-on is based on Ubuntu. And Ubuntu does not support ARM HF actually. But since Hassio now has v7 support, I can actually point it to the right location now. So and I also should, that should do the trick. Line 30, stop. Yeah. Thank you. 1M it is, right? 1, yeah. Here we go. Fixed. Why is it still showing us a change? Oh, I did not add it. Here we go. Next I need to put back in legacy tagging support. I always forget that freaking tag. Add on legacy tags, yeah. Legacy tags back in. What are legacy tags? Yeah. So the thing that's how it is right now is, let's say Docker images, right? Let me tune down the music a little bit for myself here. If you have Docker images, they have names like Hassio add-ons / in this case it's ADB, and that's the image name. And this is called, yeah, and then you have like the version. So let's say this is version 3.0.0, but like, I don't know, this is the version. So this is the Docker tag. Nevertheless, some CPUs make the error to, you don't need this though, as it doesn't support ARM/HF. Yes, I do need it, Paul, and I will explain why. What happens though, the computer asks, okay, hey Docker, I want this. I want this image. I need this container, right? And behind this, there are multiple versions for each architecture. So there's one for the 64-bit ARM devices, and one for the Raspberry Pi, and for normal computers, and they're all behind this little thing. And Docker decides which one it needs and downloads. In case of ARM, you have ARM v6 CPUs, which is also known as the ARM/HF. Not machine. What the hell? ARM/HF. What the hell? Okay, never mind. Then we have the ARM v7, which now has support being added to Hassio, which is just known as ARM v7. And this is the, actually this is the CPU in the Pi 0, Pi 1, those kind of devices, and this is actually the CPU used in the Pi 2, 3, 3B, CD+, I don't know man, all those kinds of devices. And then you have the ARM v8, which is 8, which is also known as Arch 64, and this one has 64-bit support. But yeah, Docker just asks, I need this image, and decides what it needs and downloads the correct one. Where it goes south is between these two. This is where it goes south. If a Pi 0 talks to Docker and says, hey mister, give me the ADB image, it will download the ARM v7 version. But it isn't capable of running this version. And that's a bug in Docker. And this bug has been around since 2017. But this one has never been an issue since Home Assistant did not support this. So it has never been an issue. Now Hassio supports ARM v7. What happens on if you have a device like the Pi 0 or the Pi 1, it actually downloads the wrong Docker image now. So I'm enabling legacy tags, and this is legacy tags is a thing specifically for my build environment, and what it does something like this. It changes from this into this. So instead of having one image and let Docker decide, we're going to tell Hassio which image it needs, and then on a Pi 0 it will download this version, and there's no way it can download another architecture or the wrong one. And that's legacy. Since I would like to see Docker doing it automatically, which is the hip and new and cool way. But yeah, this is doing legacy. So if I enable this flag, it will just push out images this way. Why I still need it though, that's a good question about Paul Sinclair. Since if somehow one would type this in a command line, or there's an issue in Hassio, or some specification goes wrong, or almost Hassio decides to change stuff, even though this add-on does not support the ARM HF, technically they are still able to download it now and run it. I guess in this case it still is, but Hassio is able to call it, and it will just download it and do if everything is okay. In this case it will fail. Secondly, I'd like to keep things like, I don't know, like the same everywhere as much as possible. So I'm going to just migrate everything into the legacy back at this point. What? Somebody could actually accidentally install it. Got it, yeah. Well explained. Well, thank you. But that's what legacy tags does, and this is just unfortunate. This, my new add-ons are all using this new method, which is called I want to say metadata, but that's not it. That's called, oh man, it's so worse today, manifest. So this is creating the manifest files, and the manifest file contains like, okay, if you're this CPU, you need this one, and if you're this CPU, you need that one. That manifest I already used for a long time, so like, I don't know, all add-ons created past 6 months or so, they use the new manifest way, which is this way. But now, since Hassio has created support for ARM v7 and released it, it became an issue since Docker has a problem with it. So I'm now referring back to the old method in order to prevent issues along the way. The legacy tag flag still pushes the non-architecture specific image though. Yes, that's absolutely. That is controlled in the repository still, I guess. Yep, correct, Timo. So the repository actually tells you what to download, and that was the change I made earlier, real quick here. So if we go look into the repository here, oh, no, I wanted to view it. This is the repository definition. I hope it's readable though. Let me zoom in a little. You can see here, it has an image where it says Hassio add-ons aircast with architecture. So this one already has legacy tags. This is old. AdGuard, one of the newer add-ons, does not have this -arc thing in its name. And this arc thing is replaced by the different architectures the add-on supports. So that's automatically done. But in this case, this flag is just missing. So that's the difference between like this one and this one. These are the differences. So Hassio add-ons ADB, AdGuard, or -architecture. So this is controlled by the repository that's actually downloaded by your Pi or by Hassio, and that's where you click install, and this is how it gets the information on what to download. And I'm now referring back to the old method, the old official. It's the official method actually. It's the documented official method of Hassio. Oh well. Can you run Hassio on Pi 1? Yes, you can, Jasper. I would not recommend it, but you can if you want to play around. I have actually somebody who reported in this issue. This issue started to appear especially on a Raspberry Pi Zero in this case. Somebody contacted me, I updated the Node-RED add-on, he installed it and the thing wouldn't start. And I was, wait, what? Why? Because the Raspberry Pi Zero has an ARM v6 CPU and it downloaded a v7 image, and that's how we discovered what was going on. And a quick search on Docker found the issue in 2007 with, I don't know, thousands related issues and comments, and people are unhappy, and I don't know, man. It's a big thing for a long time already. So okay, the issue is confirmed. Let's roll back into the legacy tags and divert this problem for now. But he was actually running Hassio with Node-RED on a Raspberry Pi Zero, and after we resolved the issue, I was talking to him and I said, dude, I do not want to be rude or something, but what the hell? Like, we fixed this, but what the hell? Why are you running this shit on a Raspberry Pi Zero? It's like this little chip, you're running Hassio, you're running Home Assistant and Node-RED on this little chip. And he says, well, this is the only thing that it runs. It does almost nothing. And it runs really well for my use case. And it was built into some kind of display and clock thing, which is controlled by Node-RED and stuff. And it fits his purpose. The CPU wasn't overloaded. It had like memory usage of 70% or something. I guess there's a use case. I don't know. Yeah, laptop install sounds cool, even if it kills the battery, but could be a UPS as well. That's how I use it, Ian. I have a laptop for running it because it has a built-in battery. It has a built-in keyboard and a built-in debug screen. Like, you can just flip it open and you have everything with you. No need to pick up like a monitor from the attic and find the cable and try to plug it in and plug in a keyboard and sit down on the ground where the thing is stored, and it's just small, it's energy efficient, you open it and it works straight off the box. Does the screen work? Yeah, in my case it does. It turns off if I close the lid. It doesn't turn off the machine, but it turns off the screen. Okay, legacy tags added. I committed it though. Did I? Yeah, I did. Legacy tags back in the game. Okay, is this the latest ADB? Nope. I needed ADB. Wasn't it hard? Okay. Probably. 17322. Yes, this is the latest. So nothing to change here. This will just build. What I do need to change is the way these files work. So let's update to bash.io, which is my new bash library. The specified key path could not be found. Maybe we should extend that message a little. Yeah, and this needs to be extended as well. We have to extend the messages over here. Screen works because it's a generic Linux install. Indeed. That's the question. That's really how debugging goes. Yeah, I know, Ian. I know it goes that way. So that's why I like the laptop, though. I love to install a tablet dashboard to my wall. Oh yeah, me too. Something super neat and not Lovelace. Oh, why not? Why not Lovelace? Does any of you have experiences like, I've been looking at the Fire HD tablet, like the 8 series and the 10 series. The 8 or 7 gen, I'm not sure what it is, the 8 gen I think. with wall mount. Sounds appealing to me. Let's convert this file as well. Dr. C's, I have the Fire 10 as our main house kiosk. Oh, cool. I think I've been convinced on the laptop install. Thanks, Hall. You're welcome, Ian. Works great. Hard to find better, cheaper tablet. Yeah, probably. Does the screen stay on all the time? Yeah, I believe it's with the 8 Gen that's a problem, but workaroundable. Fire H with the night charges a little slow. Okay. But using fully on a Fire 7 can't bypass the screen lock. Okay. Fire tablet with via kiosk is fully kiosk is great. But does I have an app called Stadia Live. Okay. But does this thing work with Lovelace? Like, I've been seeing like messages and things going on with Lovelace not working on the Fire tablets. I've heard that Amazon tablets are out of date for HA. Yeah, that's my main concern there, Carnita. That's the same thing I had my concern is as well. I've seen a couple of those messages and I wonder, is it true? Can it run Lovelace? LL Lovelace custom cards don't play well with Fire OS. Oh. But you can use Chrome. And feed it the fully kiosk browser, is that running Chrome? Or is that using their built-in, I don't know. I'm really looking for like a confirmation that if I buy one of those, I can actually do the Lovelace things. That may be true. I don't use many custom cards. I don't use their browser. Oh. So that's half of the answer. That's half of the answer there. So this has been migrated. Let's update these services. Almost there. I'll experiment more with mine, I'll let you know. That would be great, Dr. Z, thank you. Path through in the loft lane is fine on mine, but it needs to lock down to stop busy fingers. Okay, mine does. I have HA dash on it mainly. Okay. Guys, I need your guidance. I've been noticing a creation on some core. Oh, what? Any ideas what this could be? That's probably Mrs. Wars. That's probably core dumps. So something is crashing there. So you should check the logs though. Hopefully there's something in there, but that's not always the case. Most of the time it's on HA dashboard. FFmpeg pack. That's a good thing to look into. Dale L, hello homies. How do you do, mister? Thank you for tuning in. Install Chrome and the Play Store on the HD. Okay. Ideally, you're looking for something to turn off the screen after 10 minutes, and when I tap, it goes back to the dashboard screen. Simply guard. I think you can do it with fully kiosk. It can even do like not like presence, but it's like proximity, I think. Get an old Fire tablet and you will be fine. Okay. I'm not sure if I want an old one. How's the battery? Somebody mentioned it swells. So all batteries swell over time though. Core crash happens to me every day. You can delete them. You can make an automation to delete them. Fully kiosk has motion detection, so no need to touch the screen to wake. Yeah, and that's the thing I like about it though. That's absolutely the thing I like about it. Okay, do I have everything now? This file exists. This seems cool. This is fine. Okay, I want to extend these warnings and messages here to make it more clear what's going on. Bash IO. Why is this indented so much? Okay, never mind. So let's make a proper error message here. Stop indenting. No, this is a fail. It's not a warning. This breaks. The keys path option. Insurance, thank you for resubscribing, man. That's cool. Here we go. Hey, boy. Yeah. Okay, did not notice. It should detect it from content. It's probably thrown off by this, so I'm okay. Thank you so much, Ian, by the way. You can use Dashboard, which gives you a cool screensaver. This is all new to me. I really own one device though, and one Android device, which is the Shield, which I bought to create this freaking debug add-on, which is going to be fully supported in 0.9 though. That's cool. Cargito, thank you so much. Woo, yeah, boy. That's appreciated. It's absolutely appreciated. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. Not a fan of Dashboard. Okay. If I left this 24/7, is to have you on electricity use it good? Or is it just using a couple of pounds a year? I have no clue. If I have one, I could power measure it, but I do not have one. I'm considering buying one. Is this nice? I'm missing it. Can you see what's wrong there? Can you explain? The ADB add-on. Devices option. This is fine. Ignore me, I can't spell apparently. That's fine, mister. That's fine. Although, I think you are triggering on, unfortunately. Can you fix the maintenance spelling on Renovate while you're making changes? Sorry, spelling please. Did I make it wrong? Oh, I've seen it in your... I've seen it somewhere. I will do a search and replace later on, across the board. I have a new Git setup which allows me to update all add-on repos with one change, with one call, like fixing a typo across the board and stuff, and upgrading base images across the board. Except this time I cannot use it since I actually need to migrate things, but yeah. It's not okay, can be thrown out. Yeah, I think I fixed it up with my add-ons. Okay, cool, mate. Cool. One question though, wouldn't it be better to have log fatal automatically exit? Yes and no. If I did it, like actually the NOK is the log fatal. So if you call this like not good, it will actually fatal message not good and exit. So that's a shorthand. Nevertheless, if you want to do multiple lines, which lines will define if it exits or not? So what I do is type in the fails I want and call exit, but if you're having just one little thing, we go look into bash.io, by the way, I can show you. But this is bash.io, close all. So let's go into log, no exit. Here it is, log OK. If you send a message, it will show it as a log fatal and then exit. So that's the thing. Did I hear you earlier that Nabucasa is adding webhook relay for the front end to ensure remote? No, it's not webhook relay, Salty, but it's it's full-blown end-to-end encryption tunneling of your for your full home system interface, including support for, I don't know, whatever you have loaded in your Lovelace interface. So even custom shite works. I wish I could show you, but it will show my things that I do not want to share. But yes, you will have full-blown remote access with end-to-end encryption through the browser from anywhere in the world through the Nabu Casa cloud using SSL, no man-in-the-middle things, and without port forwarding and any proxying and stuff. I have an old MacBook Pro i7 with GPU fail. Do you think you can install Hassio on it? You might be able to. I'm not sure. Depends on. You should replace the GPU, mate. Is multi-mine messages possible to add Basher, or is it tricky? I've considered it. Actually, the log functions accept multiple variables for strings. So look at. Let's see, where is it? Log. So it actually accepts multi-lines. You could do it. It could work. It will accept, like, I don't know, it will accept like things like this. And this is actually pretty useful if you have longer lines which you want to cut out. So you can actually do, I don't know, I should be able to do this. But then, well, you get the idea. It should be able to do that. Nevertheless, I'm kind of like the way I'm like, this is now also fatal visible, and it forces me to keep. I try to keep within the 80 marker, and this is kind of nice. Like, it keeps the message lengthwise nice to show in the front end. So I think it's kind of helpful. Not sure, but yeah. Is that coming out tomorrow? Yes. Is it in beta now? Yes. It's in beta since last week. Release should be tomorrow. That's correct. And I've been testing it in alpha, and it's working really nice. And the thing what I like about the remote access though, yeah, the slash. Thank you. The thing what I like about the remote access is that the URL you get a nabu.casa URL. So I don't know, https://randomstring.nabu.casa is the endpoint, which you can connect to. But the connection does not stay open. So if time passes by, you can actually not connect to it. Secondly, the string is long and it's not rememberable. So it's like 1 2 3 4 5 a b d a c c 1 2 5 5 5 10. Well, long string.nabu.casa, which is absolutely not practical at all to remember. And the connection doesn't stay open, so after a while you cannot connect to it. Yeah, the test needs to be removed. I've seen it. Thank you. So that's cool. It just doesn't stay open, the connection. And if you want to connect to it, you can just go to remote.nabu.casa, log in with your nabu.casa account, and that will reinstate the connection and redirect you to the actual URL. So you can just remember remote.nabu.casa, and that's enough. Easy. Thank you for the follow, man. That's really appreciated. You're now officially a Home Assistant homie, and please let me know in the chat, sir, do you like cats or dogs? Cats or dogs? What is that font? This is dank. It's dank mono. I noticed it in pop. Well, this font is it's absolutely one of my favorites, and it does really smart things as well. Does that mean I installed Nginx Proxy Manager for nothing? Gary, that depends. It does not support add-ons, for example. You would need a cloud integration if you wanted it. It's just another option, and it worked great though. You could disable remote connection if you're at home. Yep, you can. Call it paranoid automation. I actually forgot about the launch RC add-on. Need to update that too. Oh, mister. And please, if you're working with it, if you're doing something with it, please give another look at the error messages. Like, I'm trying really to focus on these, make them better, and make them look nicer, instead of like the one-liners we used to have. I want to get out of that one-liner feeling. Will do. That's great, man. So this updates like the ADB add-on. Let's see if it still works. I need to get a drink. I'll be right back. Holy shit.
I try to get by, something that I'm not into. My mind is paralyzed. Don't care, I just might pack my bags and take off tonight. Don't need the pressure from ya. No need to put that on me. Just need some fresh air to breathe. Feels like a movie, everybody's watching, all eyes on me. Easy to see if I'm winning or losing when all eyes on me. I don't need a lot, I'm good with change in my pocket. My way ain't perfect, it's mine, so that seems worth it, right? Don't need that pressure from ya. No need to put that on me. Just need some fresh air to breathe. Feels like a movie, everybody's watching, all eyes on me. Easy to see if I'm winning or losing when all eyes on me.
times. Still you fall away at the mention of mine. All of your reasons and all of your crimes never take away what you're trying to hide. Why can't you just listen? Shut up for a minute. We can make it right. Save it for another night. We're dancing in the kitchen. All the words to prison. You turn off the light. You turn off the light. If I could read you, I bet you.
Pancake. Milkshake.
Hey there. Holy shit, back again. Sorry about that. Something in my throat. I haven't drank during all the talking, so that's probably the issue. Let's see what's going on. The next thing for me is figure out pie hole. Oh, that's interesting. Nice thing to figure out. Retweet from Home Assistant. Oh, that's cool. When will your Nginx plugin go live? Pat, that will take some time still. What's the name of the font? Came in the stream, so Mr. Dank.sh. Yeah, that's indeed the font I'm using. Put together a new N3 yesterday, running on Virgin Code right now. Looks like good. Other upgrades. Not sure what N3 is though. This is not a possible add on think about list. Think launch. No worries, mate. Thank you for the follow. That's appreciated, sir. That's absolutely appreciated. And you're now officially a Home Assistant homie. And please let me know in the chat, sir. Do you like cats? Stephanie Boyd, thank you for subscribing on YouTube as well. Appreciate it. Like the fun, but it's damn expensive. You think that's expensive? Like it's an alternative of the what is it called again? The Dank programmer program Dank font linkatures. It's an alternative for the actual font that's everybody Operator Mono. Here it is. So the Dank font is an alternative on Operator Mono, and Operator Mono actually costs $600. So if you realize that this font costs $600, the $40 that the Dank Mono asks is, in my opinion, worth it. There is an alternative that's open source, which is similar, which is called Freya. Call again. Dank Mono alternative open source probably will give us. What's it called again? I'm not sure about. Not hack. Fira code. This is an open source alternative for the Dank Mono font. I think it's not as good, but it's almost similar. So if you're looking for a font like I use, this is probably a free version you can use via code, which I actually use as well in the terminals. But yeah, in the IDE I use Grafana because I think it's awesome. I really like the fact that it does things like this. Not in this, because this is Bash. Do I have another example? Maybe it works in here, I don't think so. Yeah, it does. It does it with double is, triple is. So it has ligatures, and I love those. Holy shit. I'm sorry about that. And the other cool thing about it is because if you do things like, especially it's made for things like JavaScript. If you write comments and stuff, it will go into a different type of font. Like it's italic, but it has nice differences. And I like the way how the F looks totally different, and the 0 and the O is especially good separatable. You can see the difference truly clear here. Good. It's okay, huh? Good night. Okay. So I think I'm done with this thing. Let's open source tree and get something done. But I love Dangmo. I'm going to be honest, it's money well spent in my opinion. I really got used to it, I really like it, I love it. No, I do not want to view it. This seems well. This seems well. Looks great. I might buy it if I thought you were sponsoring the font. You could get a sponsor cut. No, I'm not sponsoring the font. I like the font. I'm just using it because I like it. That's just personal preference, and I enjoy it, and that's all. So I would recommend it, and it's not like they wanted me to show it on stream or something, or use it on stream, or I don't know. They have not contacted me in any way. It's just something that I like. It's something that I enjoy using, and I love the font. That's all. That easy. Yeah, it's already added. So we clean. Let's update the README for something that is needed. Because this still has the old README stuff. Remove the Docker status. Why does Visual Studio Code do this? I hate this. We also refer it, by the way, that's much easier. Contact them, get us a deal. No. Contact them, get us a deal. Do it yourself, mate. I'm not doing those kind of things. Soldy, yeah, I know. We've discussed it already. And we've... Soldy is sharing the link to the Visual Studio Code extension for Home Assistant. We've discussed it. I was also talking in the beginning on the stream on Visual Studio Code as an add-on, which has been requested a lot since the guys from Coder.com open sourced their Visual Studio Code for the web. I compared both those and Thea, and I explained why I'm not doing the add-on at this point, because both have tremendous amount of issues at this point, and I do not think it is a stable solution. And secondly, if you're running those add-ons on a Pi, it will just like eat up the Pi on its own, and secondly, ARM is almost undoable with Visual Studio Code. So Yeah, that's the beginning of the stream. We had that conversation though. But I'm going to look into it. I'm going to well, I'm going to watch them closely, of course. Of course. Let's go in here. Oh my god. The pie already, there's a reason why they call dashboards. Yeah, I agree, Soldy. Nevertheless, it's a large part of our base, or our user base are using those things, right? But yeah, that's not the main reason I'm not building it. I could do like just the Intel, you have a nice machine add-on, like AMD 64 based add-on. But even with that thing, it's not stable enough. The extensions are actually from the both are not full-blown extensions by Visual Studio Code. So for example, if you run the new code server, which everybody is like wow about since they released it 2 weeks ago, it does not contain all the extensions. Even more interesting is the extensions aren't loaded from the Microsoft server. So yeah, I know, just want to get it off my chest. That's okay, mate. That's okay. Okay, let's get the new list in here. I made a new list for right in here. I'm not pushing for VS Code at all. I'm just saying in general. I know you do. I was just making it clear since it's probably the most asked question I had the last week. I had a lot of messages. I had emails. I had private messages on Discord. I had tweet messages all about the same thing. So I'm going to respond to it a couple of times just to ensure everybody knows that I'm watching it. I'm interested. And yeah, it's not there yet because of reasons. I mean, yeah. We all want a stable one, right? We want to have something that's workable. So this is about right. That looks neat. Okay. Oh, I should remove the old shields. Let's see. They're still in here. Layer shield. I do not use it anymore. And where is it? Full shield. Not interesting. Books. Here we go. I'm not pushing for VS Code. Okay, did Nginx Proxy Manager add the location stuff yet? Yes, they did. I saw you updated the add-on and I tried the location but did not appear to work. That it's probably right that it doesn't work. I still need to look into it. I have not spent any time on it. But yes, they did push it. It needs work from my end. I have a couple of bugs for it as well. And downloads location. Yeah, you can actually make... You can do like a proxy based on location. For example, you have docdns.org, like frank.docdns.org. And then you can do, I don't know, ha.frank.docdns.org and node-red.docdns.org and stuff. And then that's how it works, right? But with location, you can use the slash behind the URL to proxy stuff. So you could do like frank.dns.org/ha or frank.dns.org/node-red or /grafana indeed to define the proxy on a URL base, not only on domain base. So that's kind of cool. That's a cool new feature. But the add-on is on the edge for a reason, right? Let's see if the thing still works. That was what I was doing, right? Refresh. Main advantage, you only need a single SSL cert and no wildcard. sort of, yes. I do not like it. To be honest, I do not like it. Like, the certificates are not an issue. The wildcard is optional. You can also make like extra DNS records if you want to. And with duck DNS you get a wildcard already. And secondly, the slash approach can cause troubles with some things. No, I do not want to install Grafana. Guys, come on. I've been out of the streaming business for over a week and a half, and that's way too long. You don't have to like it, no. You don't have to like it. I think it's cool they offer options. I can imagine people want options. So yeah, I will support it, I will add it, and I will check it, and whatever. I hate I clicked the wrong button. It sucks. I'm going to push this out anyway, since this is going to build. No, I'm not going to push it out. I need to update the repos. Where's the... Here it is. Good thing I pulled. So why did you install Grafana again? Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, mate. Wrong button. I needed ADB. It's because somebody said Grafana there in the chat. Sucked. This has been pushed. Let's push this out now. Like I was correct if I need to. But I think this add-on is simple, so... Probably he was looking for the rebuild button. Oh, come on now. Come on, I hate that freaking button. Okay, let's see. If we have no devices, it should pop up a warning and stuff, so let's see what it does. Start. Warning, no devices are specified. Nice. Does this twice, that's what I expected to do. It's fine. Does that the first time. So if I specify the keys path. Key path. Key path, keys path, key. What was it again? Keys path. Oh, here we go. Something that does not exist. Goody dots. Here we go. Yeah, it's a bit hard to read yellow and white. I did not come up with the colors though. Those are in the UI from Home Assistant. So, but if you're using a dark theme, it looks nice. Okay, never mind. But I do agree with you guys though. Seems to be working nice. Shouldn't it die on the devices as the add-on will not work? It will work. You can still connect to the ADB. And this is what I expected as well. So this looks great. It will work, but probably not as expected though. But you can still connect to the ADB, and you can still use the ADB for other things, and I don't know how it works, but yeah, you could do some other things. Okay, fine. Fine. So let's see if the build actually triggers now the correct new architectures. It does. ARM v7, which is always the slow kid on the block. It's pushing it out, so this is looking fine. This is fine. Mark, really like the color changes for different errors. Really helps with debugging. Yeah, that's the key, right? One of the things, this is actually added by Otto. Otto created the change for support. He added the support for coloring in the Hassio debug log, which is absolutely insanely nice. So thanks, Otto. Not only did he do ESP Home, but he made the coloring work in here as well. And I'm now trying to leverage it, since it just helps. It just helps with distinguishing the actual things that are going wrong. And I think that will reduce the frustrations people have with you looking at like a major log and not seeing the issue. Here's another add-on for you to add to the list. Oh, seriously, sir? Heimdall, I've been pointed towards this a couple of times. I know this, but I've actually been implementing another one. I have been playing, and I think it's about, I don't know, 70% done. Well, it actually runs. Hold on. There are several out there. Yeah, I've been building organizer. Oh, without the R, E. I've been building this one, and it's pretty much done. So you can add all kinds of tabs to all your favorite systems in here, and it has some support for icons and stuff for Home Assistant as well. So it's kind of nice, and I've been playing around with this one, and it works. This is a YouTube fit. Yeah, it is. So the thing is, you log in into your dashboard, and then you have all the devices and applications you like. You can configure it completely and make a home page, and so yeah, this is what I've been playing with. Yeah, I did not like as much, but glad you're working on something. Yeah, there are so many options out there. Organize is great. I need to switch over to V2. Yeah, that's what I'm working on. Switching the add-on over to V2. But this one is cool as well. But it's more like, I don't know, it's more like a start page. So it's just clicking links, that's it. It shouldn't be that hard to create though. Let's see. There's a couple of simple packages. There's a composer JSON in here. Like, this thing has a Laravel framework going on? Really? But this little piece of... Okay. That's feels overbloated, to be honest. And first reaction, first response, maybe I'm missing something. But yeah, nevertheless, this should be easy to do. It's basically the same, it basically uses the same stack as Organizer, so probably I could just swap out the application and it will start to run and work. So this would probably be easy to create if I get the organizer working. Basically the same setup. So maybe I will. Okay, this is being published to the edge, so that's okay, that's great. So that's ADB. Where's my card for ADB? Where is my card for ADB? Oh, little boy is awake. So if you hear crying, it's not me. It's the little mini me. It's the mini me crying out loud. Guard home. Oh, that's another one I need to do. ADB. Found my card. Found my ADB card. It's on the stack of release. So ADB I will not release tonight since I'm waiting for the 0.9 release of Home Assistant 0.90. Since that will allow me to remove the custom component since not needed anymore. Oh. Another thing I should remove. Not needed anymore. Okay. So that's ADB. ADB is ready for, well, it's migrated, almost ready for release. Okay, next add-on. What else do we have? AdGuard Home. How are the guys at AdGuard doing? Have they released a new version already? GitHub. Here it is. Nope. Oh, really? They wrote choo choo, dear AdGuard home users? Choo choo, AdGuard. Choo choo. Holy shit. Yeah, let's do AdGuard as the next one. Closest one up here. This can be gone. So I'm actually looking for ideas for what to do upcoming Friday on like the chill stream, like the stream where I go nuts with all kinds of stupid things. Do you guys have an idea of things I should do upcoming Friday? Like maybe, I don't know. I actually have no clue. Maybe I could do ESP home stuff. I could work on 0.90 upgrade. My Home Assistant needs some sweet loving. I still want to do the Sweet Home 3D stuff. I have not played with it yet. Floor plan. Yeah, he's shouting floor plan. I'm double like here. I want to create a floor plan with Lovelace and Sweet Home 3D. Actually. Wi-Fi proof factor plus 200%. Yeah, that's why I was asking for the wall-mounted tablet as well, by the way. So what's the consensus of the recent attack in the Netherlands? I thought you guys had some pretty strict gun laws there, no? Yeah. I don't know, man. Yes, we do. But yeah. In my humble opinion, if you want guns, you can get them. I'm not sure how, but I'm pretty sure you can. And this shows it. Yeah. I'm not going to give any attention to these things, since I think that's one of the reasons that's feeding it, and yeah. What's the URL of your Edge repo? Awesome. Type !Edge, and that will trigger it, if I'm correct. Here we go. ARMV7. Flubble, thank you for following, man. That's appreciated. That's really appreciated. You're now appreciated Home Assistant Homie, by the way. And please let me know in the chat, sir. Do you like cats or dogs? Cats or dogs? That's the question. This is my Lovelace on a Fire tablet designed on with Sweet Home 3D. Seriously? Let me take a look. Oh, that's nice, mister. This is something the missus wants. I should get me one of those devices. Well, actually I should just make like a working Home Assistant instance and then buy stuff to use it on, instead of buying a device to use it with and have nothing to show on it. I like how he's got an image of him sitting on a couch. Yeah, that's kind of cool though. I'm not gonna lie, that's cool. Yeah, really nice, dude. That's cool. I should look into it. How did you attempt to populate the layout? Have been able to get... Not sure. Lol, glad I'm not the only one with that problem. I have so many devices solely. I have, I don't know, boxes full of shit. Well, not shit, it's actually pretty nice stuff. I have boxes full of nice stuff. And it's in the box. Yeah. What tablet do you want to use for wall mount? I don't know. I'm thinking about the Fire HD myself though. I even disappeared from the sofa when I go out. Oh, that's useful. So, if you look at your display when you're not at home. Interesting. So you walk to your display and you see you're not at... yes, you are. No, you're not. How? But good job. Stuff. No, stuff in my opinion is different. Stuff is the shit that you do not want in your head. That's stuff. But that's me, just me. I don't know. So Edgar didn't do anything. ARM, HF's gone from here. Let's get it out of the config here. I'm going to do a couple of more changes. I'm going to selectively commit it later. Here we go. Docker file. This is fine. I've done this. This is the build. This is updated. That's fine. Let's go into... Okay, this is going to be interesting. This is the migration part which I like. So I'm going to replace bash with bash.io, since that's my new library. So bash.io. Then I can remove this include. And this is all the SSL check. So it has the user enabled SSL, check the insert file, if it's there, well. And in bash.io, the new library, I can just do this, whoop, and say bash.io config require SSL. Here we go. This is the same. BSB along the way to communicate with a lot of heating system, boiler system bus. Yeah, I've heard about it. On some crappy Chinese cams, turns out that it was taking down my Wi-Fi network. Holy shit. In that case, no. But thanks. I have friends who sit in other seats when they come around. You're like, you have other friends that come around. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense though. I was just kidding a bit. So I recently got some distance sensors like the one Dr. C's has for a salt level monitor. Yeah, I've seen it. So since 5 were expensive as one, I got 5. Until recently I didn't know what to use them for. Car position monitoring. Seriously, are you going to monitor if the car is parked exactly the way you want it? I've destroyed them and didn't want anyone attempting to use them in case they were compromised. Oh, okay. Config. Migrated. Okay, so I'm going to add a little piece in here which I recently discovered, and I've added it to, which add-on was it? Grafana? I think it was Grafana. Replace them with Wisecams, but Wisecams do not support RTSP, right? That's not cool, in my humble opinion. I hope they will do soon though. They are affordable and decent quality. Just added the entity ID for D1 Mini. Well, I will know if the car's in the garage and where. Okay, that's true. That's true. Do not judge me there. People are carless visibility. True, I did not judge. Friday you could do presence detection with ESP in your walls. Wasn't that project we wanted to test? Yeah, I'm still a lot of things I want to test. I do have RFID chips here and readers, which I want to test with the ESP Home. I do have the ESP Cam, which I want to test with ESP Home. I have those go-zoomed wall sockets, which I flash with Tuya Convert, which I want to calibrate using ESP Home. And I want to do BLE with ESP Home, so a lot of ESP Home stuff. I wanted to do my Home Assistant. Lovelace needs updating, and my system needs updating. I also wanted to do the Sweet Home 3D stuff. I want to build a sensor for outdoors. I want to build a new LED strip. I want, man, where to start and end. I monitor my litter box with a switch built in to detect a cat. Oh, that's a good idea though. On Friday, can we test the ESP Cam? I'm going to wait for 0.91 before doing that. So it would be around a week from now, since I can run the beta quite easy. Wisecams in my setup go to VM Android running TinyCam Pro. Let's get them out into HA. Yeah. I've seen it. Not doing that. Show to-do lists and let's add some stuff. Add some stuff? Like add what? There's already stuff in here. Oh, the TV notifications. That's something I really like as well. Oh man. And how about we taking away some stuff? Yeah. Tried ESP Home, wouldn't connect to my Wi-Fi, put this mother back instantly connected. Yeah. That happens. There's tons of information about it, why. There are multiple solutions to it. But I'm now actually working on these two, or these three, to get them all done. This is going to take me another week at least, including those. I'm looking for a cheap outdoor PoE cam. Any suggestions? Dawa? Not sure, Solofly. I'm not a camera expert. What would happen to have any Chinese cameras? Tons of stuff to do. Where was I? Grafana. Grafana waits for memcache, so this is the piece I was looking for. This little piece of code. Because Nginx has to wait before Edgard is started, before Nginx started, or else you will get a 502 served, which I want to prevent. So I need to know which port this thing is running on, which is fixed, I guess. Here it is. I can add in this port here. And this is a little tiny sleepy loop. So this is a timeout of 15 seconds. And in this 15 seconds, it runs this piece of bash code, which is until this TCP port becomes available, sleep for 5 seconds, 0.5 seconds, and try again. Or it will wait until the timeout passes 15 seconds and then start Nginx. Or as soon as the port comes available, so Edgard started, it will drop down and start Nginx. So this delays the startup of Nginx until Edgard is like kind of available. Can you do a photoelectric mail sensor? My mailbox has no flap to put a sensor on. Yeah, in my case that would not be useful, but you can make one. I hate bugging you, do you think? Yeah, today's add-on development 9, and I'm actually working on like freaking not so interesting add-on updates, but so freaking necessary and so helpful for a lot of people. But yeah, has to be done. Yeah, that has been done. I need to update the README, which I can do in a second. Let's see if the thing still works. Chinese cameras aren't a problem, but when you put them in your own subnet/VLAN and firewall them off though. Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree on that little advice. For any IoT device that matters. Robert, thank you for subscribing on YouTube, man. That's really appreciated. That's appreciated. Thank you so much. Let's skip this song. I don't get energy from it. Wait, the build fails. Oh, of course it does. Freak fuck. I need to update these packages. Docker build test. Here we go. Which packages aren't? Op directory file exists. Oh yeah, that's new. So the packages are actually okay. It's just this folder already exists. That's easy. Fixed. Let's try this again. Yo, Hammercam in the house. Are you at the gate, mister? Mr. Hammercam? Somebody tweeted me from the sky, and it wasn't Hammercam. He was doing home automation configuration from 10,000 feet. That was interesting to see. I'll have to catch up. Oh, that's fine, sir. So this builds. I need a different port since, well, this machine already runs something. Start. Oh, I did not add the Nginx start notice. Where is it? That's IO log.info starting. Nginx. I do not know how to actually write it. I always write it like this, but it's probably wrong. Moving your home. Oh, well, that's interesting. People usually buy a new one and then move their stuff. But yeah, you could move your home. I've seen it before. Oh man, so wrong. Oh, through Hammercan has been evicted. Oh yeah, you wrote about it, right? That's true. I remember something. Something is not going as I expected. Just moved my first car load of many. 1 hour, 20 minutes each away. Holy shit, sir. Why not rent a U-Haul? That's a good question. I expected Nginx to pop up. So does that mean Nginx didn't start? No, it didn't start at all. So something is going wrong here. Oh, this is definitely going wrong, since this is Grafana is based on Ubuntu. This one is based on Alpine, and Alpine has a different timeout command. Interesting. Let's go in there. Let's see if we can make something work. We should make this command. I think this will work though, it's just the timeout that's different. I think it's -T. Yeah. -T. But this probably will do the trick. Does do the same command again with a different port. That's it. Minus T, that's the difference. Sounds like an addition to Bash IO. Actually, I thought about doing it, but for now I've left it out. Just because I was not using it anywhere yet. But yeah, it could be added. I have a couple of things more to add though. This is not the only stuff. Here we go. So it starts at guard home, and as soon as it notices it started, it will start Nginx. Not before it. There we go. Okay, let's test the SSL not working stuff. Let's enable SSL with a wrong certificate. Let's restart. That works like a charm. I think it has a mileage charge. Oh, that sucks, mate. That sucks. Renovating the building now. But 1 hour drive, 1 hour 20 minutes to your new location, that's a long way from home, mate. Okay, that's done. README needs updating. I still have README open? Yeah, here we go. Now I actually remember I did this wrongly. Since this add-on is Alpine based, I can actually do AIR MHF. So this should be removed. Made a boo-boo. I was thinking this thing was Ubuntu based. It's not. I've been doing it wrong all the time. Mm-hmm. Nice. Remove the old stuff here somewhere. Docker status, where is it? Here is it. Bye bye. Jason, thank you for subscribing, mate. That's appreciated. Here we go. Yeah, boy. Yeah, they're forcing you out to renovate. Thank you so much, by the way, Gazer. That's appreciated. 4 in the morning, the night is over. Have a good time, guys. Well, thank you for tuning in, Michael. See you later, mate. Moving the big city back to my hometown near family. That's kind of nice, though. That's kind of nice. It's always nice to be around family. Let's be honest there. Okay. This one is done. Columbus, Ohio, really? Oh, man. That's close where I have been for a while. I studied in Athens, Ohio. I went to the Ohio University there, McCann. Cool. Small world. I was in Athens for 5 years. Really cool, mate. Yeah, and I'm from the Netherlands, by the way, so I'm from Europe. So that's, for me, that's like almost the other side of the world, right? So does Nubacasa Cloud Access work for Android as well? So the way the Nubacasa Cloud works, it's just a URL somewhere on the freaking internet. So if your device supports like a web browser, yes. So yes. Or am I misinterpreting your question there? It's just a URL. Similar to what you would do with port forwarding, except in this case it will be handled by the Nubacasa Cloud. Nabukasa. I'm still saying Nubacasa, I'm not sure why, it's just Nabukasa. Space Flute. Yeah, I'm going to commit this later. This is converted. Okay. Next. What else do I have? Aircast. That's the next one. Legacy tag still be in here. This is an Ubuntu add-on which does not support ARMHF actually. Oop. Here we go. Let's convert this one. This is an easy one. This has to be wrapped now if bash.io config that exists level. Readme updates. Move this old piece of crap. All gone. Does not support ARMHF since this is Ubuntu based. Let's make this nice and sorted. Here we go. Yes, 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 no. Here we go. Too bad it's too far from Boston. Otherwise it would help you. Oh, that's kind of you, sir. That's kind of you. So that's this conversion. Let's see if libSSL. I'm not sure. Maybe it builds. Let's try. Do you still work? Nope. I was afraid of it. So let's go to the packages by Ubuntu. Does it still work? Pays to have 9 nieces and nephews. That's helpful. So you're not alone, mister. That's a good thing to hear. And it builds. Nice. Does it still work? I cannot test it on this machine, so I'm going to leave it at this. For a later moment. But this is a conversion done. What's the time actually? It's almost 12. I'm going to quit in a second since I'm starting to feel my back. And I should not stress it too much, to be honest. Three siblings and 3 in-laws. Nice, mister. Moments like these, that's just really helpful. Here we go. Config. Config cat. This add-on is like almost a clone of the cast add-on. Both binaries are exactly the same in behavior. Just a couple of different options, but in general, yeah. If Hassio. This looks fun. And this is the thing I need to do with all the add-ons out there. Luckily we have a couple of people helping out, like Timo. Paul's even starting developing stuff, so that's cool. I really appreciate the help there though, because this is not a funny task. But in the end, it helps everybody, I'm sure. Let's move all these crap. Get out of here. No, it's okay. Open preview, let's see how it looks. That's fine. Then I need a new package here. Copy, that goes into the Docker file. Does it still build? It does. Nice, another one done. Need to commit this, going to skip it for now. Holy shit. Gotta say goodbye, wish you a good night, have some exciting projects to be getting on board tomorrow. Okay, cool mate. Making some custom equipment for disabled children. Oh man. Thank you for what you do in that case. So happy to see you streaming, missed watching you. Okay, hello mister. Hassio instead of Hassio. I made a typo. Yes, I did. There it is. Well spotted, sir. Nice, thank you. Saves me another round of testing. Yeah, done. So this one is converted. Got it, yeah. Let me find my cards to keep stuff going. Air, Sonos, and Air. Here we go. What did I converted the Edgard add-on as well. Tons of stuff to do. Motion Eye, Matrix, Edgard home. Found the guard. There you go. So this is still left, by the way, which is a pretty big stack. I have too many of these things. Ugh. Ah well. What I'm going to do, I'm going to call it a night. My back is starting really. I'm starting to feel my back, my lower back, and I have to stop. Oh man, that ESP home update, auto window help. What's wrong, mister? Oh, the secret stuff, right? I'm using Portia kiosk to display my HA on a touchscreen in my hallway. Oh, Ivar, let me see. I was just about to ask you for your back. It's okay, but it's... This is a full Linux system. And this is easily built, by the way. But yeah, that will require a full computer. Just a tablet, energy efficient. Good idea to call it a night. Yeah, I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to continue working on this week to get all the add-ons converted as soon as possible, so I can start doing exciting things again. But this is hopefully this is going to lower the number of support questions. That's one of the main reasons, and sustain add-on development as well. So, but nevertheless, my back is really start feeling. I should get up and stuff. So I'm going to say thank you. By the way, I did a PR motion. I just definitely missed the GitLab JOML, but hopefully I got everything else. I will check it, Paul. Thank you. Thanks for updates and thanks for the stream. Excellent to have you back, buddy. Thank you so much, Robert. Good night. Yeah. Oh, I should disable this one. And I really got to get used to the buttons again, since that's not going so well today. So thank you for tuning in, guys. Hope to see you next time, which will be Friday, which will be the chill stream, which I have subjects enough, but we're going to Thinker. I'm going to Thinker a lot. I'm pretty sure I will do ESP Home or something. I'm really looking forward to the latest updates and maybe do some BLE stuff or so. I'm not sure. Yeah, whatever. Thank you, guys. See you later. Yeah, choo choo, homies. Choo choo.
Stay or if you wanna go. I know you have difficulty knowing me, but you don't have difficulty showing me that we just need to get away. I'll take you on a wild adventure if you want to go. We're locked in places, sing together, please just let me know. Won't you synchronize with me? You can be my everything, my everything. You can be my everything, my everything. Won't you synchronize with me? You can be my everything, my everything. You can be my everything, my everything. Unlimited time. Sun is out and you get to your prime. We're falling for love, we're falling for lust, we're falling through everything. You see the summer's getting closer. We don't feel like we are getting older. So show me what you have to bring. I'll take you on a wild adventure if you want to go. We're locked in places, sing together, please just let me know. Won't you synchronize with me? You can be my everything, my everything. You can be my everything, my everything. Won't you synchronize with me? You can be my everything, my everything. You can be my everything, my everything. you synchronize with